Welcome to Blue Skies. We're two serial do-it-yourselfers with big dreams. Come along as we refit our 1998 55-foot Seahorse Oceaneer steel trawler.
Good morning. It is September 9th, 2023, Saturday. Somewhat recovered from yesterday's work. Going to be working primarily up here. First thing I'm going to do is go clean up in the engine room. Kind of left the mess down there. See you down there later. Okay, so the engine room is now clean. I'm going to straighten up this area now before I start doing anything because it's become an absolute disaster. Back to more cleaning later. A little bit cleaner. Normally we have some plastic tools to cut the foam, but those are of course back in Port Canaveral. So I needed something else and I came across the turkey slicer. We actually use this to cut the engine room insulation and it works really well. Cutting up the foam there, although the motor's pretty wimpy on there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna burn the motor out in it. I also use the multi-tool where I couldn't quite get that. This is a cutting tool and this is a slicing tool, and the big difference between the two is when you do a cutting tool, you get a kerf, which is the material that you remove from the material you're cutting. And of course that comes out as sawdust or foam dust or whatever. When you slice something or use a pair of scissors, which is also a slicing type tool, you just split the material into two pieces so you don't get that dust. And man, that makes it so much nicer trimming out this stuff. I just got nice slivers off and didn't have all the cloud of dust that I normally get when we use the other plastic trowels that we use. I think I'm going to transition to pulling wire here in a moment. Later. So we've gotten the wire run to there. I'm going to scrape the foam right here off and put a junction box in, which we will then hook into the wire. Okay, well, I'm going to break for lunch. I'm going to run to Ace real quick. Later. So went out to Ace, got a box. I want to go ahead and put the wire in there, hang the wire, and then it'll get put in there. Running the other wire and then working on wiring those up later. Okay, so all the wires are close to where they need to go for final usage. So I'm going to clean that up real quick and then go look for some relays for the box. Okay, so yeah, I think those are all 110s, and the 110s that I pulled out of it are at home. Okay, we're going to put a little box together. Got to glue in a couple plugs, drill the holes for the weather tight connectors. Here they are, got a couple of those. He's going to put a top and bottom. Have that guy drop into the top and the other one come out the bottom. That's about all we got to do on that one. Later. There's the power for the ACs. Extended so that it now comes all the way down, and I will hook it in there. And now I need to find the information on hooking that guy up. Later. My wife had placed the two manuals in our manual box. Thank you, dear. There's the whole wiring instructions. One whole page. Not really useful. There's a little bit more in the thermostat. So anyway, I'm going to figure out how these guys are wired up. I think it's just going to require taking the cover off, kind of reverse engineering it. Oh joy. This thing is wired. All I gotta do is flip the breaker and it will come on. The circuit breaker down there will be controlling the pump. So I got thermostat wired in, but I gotta go track down the thermostats. The other thermostat wiring's up here. Actually, I kind of like that spot as our thermostat spot. Doesn't have the direct air. The vent's going to be right up here coming out. Anyway, that's the eventual plan. But right now, I'll be happy to get that running in a little while. Later. Okay, it is after dinner. I got the thermostat here. I got it powered up. It's showing it's about 79 back here right now. I got system set to off, fan set to auto. Let's see if I need some pins. But I'm going to go ahead and mount it over there, and then we will power it up and see what happens. Fun, fun, fun. Later. Everything is hooked up. This guy should now be able to work. Fan rotates okay. Put that guy on. So that breaker is now on. System is off. Fan is in auto. So we're going to go flip the breaker. See if we get power. Okay, master stateroom HVAC. Well, that's a good start. It did not trip right back. Okay, I don't know when that red light comes on, but it's not on at the moment. Let's see what happens if we turn the fan to on. I heard a click, and we get air going everywhere. Yeah, so the fan part of it works. Let's turn the fan back off. Holy cow. Oh, dang hurricane. Back to auto. Want to get that ducted soon. Gonna go prime the pump downstairs. Double check everything down there before we start spewing water every which way. We're gonna turn this guy on. Maybe. There we go. Okay, he is now on. Going to open this guy. Okay, oh, yep. Oh, yeah, I got lots of leaks. Lovely. Oh my goodness. So I've turned it off, but I need to go get the tightener. I thought I'd tighten those down pretty tight, but obviously not. Leaks here. Let's see what it does now, how badly it leaks. Not seeing too much in the way of leaks. Okay, well, shall we go see if it leaks when it's under pressure? Okay. Heat, no. Cool, yes. Yeah. No water coming out. That's not good. Oops, yeah, I got no voltage here. Turn it back off. Okay, why did I get no voltage there? Hey, is there anything sitting on there right now? Nope, that's what I would expect. There to be nothing. It's showing a big 0. Oh, yep. Okay, so I need to switch those. Power off. Now the fun's gonna be, I gotta get just the black inside the thing there. Okay, I want the black. Stick it down through here. Right there. Two places marked as being the pump, that outside area. And I thought maybe it was going to be 24 volts, but I wasn't sure. Should now have voltage. So we should get a green light over here if everything powers up. And let's try this again. Okay, turn power back on. Oh, great. Pump's on. Why is the pump on? Ooh, we do got water coming through. But that's like the pump's always on then. That's certainly not good. Let's see how bad the pump area is. Man, I can't even hear this pump running. It is though. It appears dry. Well, the pump part works, although I don't understand why it's on continuously. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna do some diagnostics and I'll eventually report back what I figured out later. Good morning. It is September 10th and I am up in the salon area, just getting the stuff a little cleaned up here. Got the dishwasher going. So I think I'm trying to target leaving at 11. I left y'all with the issue with the air conditioner, and the only thing I can figure right now is it has something to do with the fact that this unit is a 220 unit and my pump is a 110 pump because the other air conditioner is going to be 110. So anyway, I'm going to take the 220 that normally would go to the pump. It'll go to a 220 relay coil. That will then switch my 110, which should solve my problem. Of course, that's my current theory. Whether that's actually true or not, I don't know. I'm hoping that will solve my problem of this thing always running the pump down below. Now, what I'm going to do this morning before I leave, I'm going to get my thermal gun and I want to fire this thing up. I want to get a measurement, let this run for 10-15 minutes and see how cold the air is coming out later. So we're at 73. I think we will let that run for a little while. We're still not to 71 yet, but blowing water up out of this. Water's condensating on the fan blades or inside the box. So of course if you had some ductwork or flint, that wouldn't be a big deal, but right now it's just blowing it up onto the ceiling and me. But we are at 71 and we've been at 71 for 20-30 minutes. I'm going to go finish up my list upstairs later. Dishwasher has finished. That means I can go turn off the hot water. I'm gonna go do that real quick. There's that. Okay, so the air conditioner is definitely sucking down some power. There's the material for the Plim box. Okay, well this guy's still going. I'm gonna go ahead and shut him off. So let's see, how quickly will it respond to temperature change? Geez, the metal is cold. And there it goes. Setting itself off. Pump is still on. So I'm gonna go ahead and manually turn the pump off. System off. Go ahead and kill power up here to it. Blink. And let's go check leaks. And we're dry there. Pretty dry there. Shut that guy off. Shut this guy off. I'm gonna go eat my lunch and then do final 2 or 3 things and skedoodle. Go have lunch down in here. Enjoy something on the TV for a few minutes before I leave. Later. Down to a couple things left. Close blind, so I got 1 blind over there to close. And turn off the lights and get rid of the trash and pack the cameras. And it's time for you to get packed, so later.